Thank you for joining us here on ECW Television. Tonight's a two-parter, baby. A two-parter episode. So don't go anywhere. After this episode, we will have a special number one contender gauntlet for the ECW Championship. Just wanted to separate the episodes because that gauntlet matchup is longer than 30-something minutes, 35 minutes. So it's a hell of a gauntlet matchup. And I want to give you that all of its entirety and not skip out on it. Full on. But we have a couple great matches here tonight as well. Cole Quinn, a former viral champion, taking up the monster Jacob Fatu, the Samoan werewolf, who has been sent to ECW. Well, it's time for the Bloodline to try to find their way into ECW. But Cole Quinn has assured everybody that the face of ECW, the future of ECW, the man that has put ECW on the map, will not let Jacob Fatu and the Bloodline make their way here tonight. And he's been calling himself those kinds of names. But tonight he's going to stand across the ring for one of the most destructive men in professional wrestling. And that's the reason why he's in the Bloodline, because this guy does not have... He is all gas, no brakes, and he takes what he wants and he just beats the crap out of you until it ain't. And you know, Jacob isn't. Look, he's gonna win the matchup. I can guarantee you that one. Maybe 99% out of one. Maybe Cole Quinn gets a win, but he isn't looking here tonight to make the message off a win. He's looking here tonight. The message is clear from Roman. We're here in ECW now. That ECW championship is gonna be ours, whether you like it or not. We've seen JC Mateo here as well. And we know that he's also on a mission to get gold. Bloodline this time don't only just want to hold the biggest title in WWE. They don't want to be the undisputed champion. They want every single championship that they can get their hands on. So right now, ECW, I guess Cole Quinn is our first line of defense right now, as he's got the ankle lock on Jacob Fatu, but easily getting out of that one right now. And Fatu, though, is destructive, and look at the way he just goes here, man. You know, Cole Quinn knows he has to stay moving. That's what he should have done. And Jacob Fatu keeps catching him every time he tries to move around. Jacob just catches him. Jacob catches him. Jacob catches him. And Jacob went high risk, and Cole getting out of the way. That's the speed of Cole that he'll have to use tonight to get this. Maybe drop some drop kicks of yours. You know, frustrate Jacob Fatu a little bit and hope that he slips, because he's not going to make any mistakes tonight. Jacob Fatu is not going to make that mistake. Your offense is going to have to be, you know, it's not going to be offense. It's going to be an interception of what you can catch from him here tonight. And again, Jacob Fatu, I don't think he's bringing any backup here tonight, because I don't think he sees you as that kind of threat. But Cole Quinn is trying to be that threat in a big kick, but it was, I guess he blocked. Jacob blocked it. Great move by him, stopping that one and blocking that one for him. And right now, Jacob Fatu trying to pick himself up, trying to figure out what's going on. Cole Quinn coming in with a table. And imagine if he could put Jacob Fatu through a table like that. Man, don't even get me started about it. Like, don't even get me started about how they go with this one. But, you know, don't worry tonight, ECW. We are going to have a championship matchup tonight. Tonight we will see the ECW National Championship on the line when Karmen Petrovic takes on Wendy Choo. The title is being defended yet again here. It's the first defense of Petrovic, who took that title away from Wendy Choo. And, you know, we're going to see what happens there. We're going to see if it was just a fluke or if Wendy can get that title back here tonight. And the main event tonight will be Abyss versus Kurt Angle, and I am excited about that one. You know, these two have a history with each other. They've got a history with each other in TNA wrestling, and now here they're going to reignite that history. Abyss carries the Viral Championship, one of the last titles that Kurt Angle needs to acquire here before he gets into the tag team realm. If he's able to beat him tonight, you damn well know that there is a Viral Championship match coming his way, and nobody can do to stop that one. So Kurt's trying to get his own accomplishments here and get every single title on ECW. And he said NXT would be his next target, and that's that cleared up for anybody, because he doesn't want that to be, you know, misconstrued. And we're gonna see what happens here right now, as now this new threat of the Bloodline has arrived here in ECW, but Kurt Angle continues to try to take every single championship. He's done it before. He did it in Impact Wrestling, and he did a hell of a job with that. Almost wrestled every single match in that one pay-per-view. Kurt Angle was on a fucking mission that time. But Abyss, you can't take him lightly, especially in a cage match. Kurt, I don't know why you would even accept it. I mean, I guess you accept it because you want that title and you believe in yourself. But you know, Abyss is been waiting for a moment like that in a big-time Samoan splash by the Samoan Werewolf. And I think we're looking to wrap this one up because Jacob Fatu just put down Cole Quinn with that DDT. And no rope break, so don't worry about this being broken up by a rope break. Cole Quinn is out of the matchup. Jacob Fatu destroying Cole Quinn, sending the message that they are here. The Bloodline are injecting themselves into ECW's way of life. Gotta always watch out for these guys, man. They'll come right at you. They'll try to take everything away from you. But don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Up next is going to be the ECW National Championship. It will be the first defense for Karmen Petrovic as she takes on the former champion, Wendy Choo. And it's going to be an interesting battle nonetheless there. And then remember, don't go anywhere after this episode. We will have a second parter with the gauntlet match that will determine the next #1 contender for Kurt Angle's ECW World Heavyweight Championship. You know, I think we had to separate that. It was just a gauntlet matchup that was about 35 minutes. If I added it to this one, it would have been damn near a little bit longer than that, actually. I did make some cuts. Yeah, it was about 40 minutes, 41 minutes. So if I did that, it would have been like almost an hour and 8 minutes episode. So I wanted to break it up into pieces and give you guys that, so it's not too long of a video. 35 minutes is a long video, but I think it's still good enough to work with what we want to do here. As the ECW Women's Champion Asuka is watching these two ladies, knows that, hey, if things go the way of Karmen here, maybe Karmen might get a little confident and start thinking to herself, I should go after Asuka's championship. I should go after her and take that title away from her. And Wendy right now wants to regain her title. Says, look, I wasn't too fond of it. I thought that title would be mine for a while. But Karmen Petrovic took it away from me. And she took that title from me. And she walked out of there with my championship. And I had nothing else. I had nothing to do. And all I had to do was just watch. And watch as that title was walking away from me. And, you know, that's a terrible way to think of it. Terrible way to think of it. For her at WrestlePalooza, it wasn't her night. It wasn't Wendy's night. But, you know, you were in the ring with Zoe Stark. You were in the ring with Ivy Nile as well. And it was a fatal four-way that your title could have been lost. And I get why Mark Henry and Tommy Dreamer decided, hey, we're going to give this matchup, again, we're going to give her a chance at it alone. And we'll see what she can do. Because this is a big step for Karmen. We need her to prove that she didn't just win because there was other opponents in the ring. We need her to prove that she won because she is the better champion. She is the better of the two. And what the sling blade there by Karmen Petrovic. And she's now swinging away with the kendo stick. And swing away, swing away, swing away, man. That's all you can do. That's Karmen now taking it to the extreme. Not spinning kick right there. I think she just wants to make sure she can shut down any doubt right now that she's not a champion, that she shouldn't be holding on to that national championship, you know. And now going again, another sling blade. Sling blades are being thrown on now, and she wants to prove right now that she is the champion, that she is that person. And went for a slide and went for the jumping spinning kick, but Wendy was able to get out of the way there. And again, you can look at Wendy, think to yourself, she's just undead and she's evil and she's all this, but no, she's a smart competitor and finds ways to win matches. And here comes Karmen now, unloading what the kendo stick says. I'm just swinging away now, swinging away right now, swinging away, swinging away, swinging away. Something I do love about the ECW environment here. Everybody's got a chance. Everybody gets moments. We get matchups like this. This is a couple weeks removed from Slamboree, and look at the title that's being put on the line. The National Championship is being put on the line tonight. And what I'm being told as well, Kurt Angle and Abyss, it's a cage match. It's a cage match because that's what Kurt said. Look, you and I have too much history to just make it be a normal, regular, you know, Extreme Rules matchup. I want you in a cage tonight, Abyss, you and I. And essentially what's going to happen is if Kurt beats him, this is just like the Tommaso Ciampa incident with Kurt beat Tommaso when his title was on the line. Told him, hey, if I beat you, you give me a chance at the Viral Championship. Okay? But if I beat you, that's what I get. That's what Kurt gets. But if Abyss beats Kurt, Kurt said he'll put the Heritage Championship on the line against Abyss in an Inferno match. So either way, we're getting that again. Don't know when, but it's coming soon. So no matter what the results are, it's going to happen. It's going to be deadlock, and we're going to see that match happen. But we don't know for what title yet. Will it be for the Heritage Championship or the Viral Championship? But you gotta give the momentum. Whoever wins that cage match, there's momentum behind that person because they know they just recently beat them, and now you don't have to rely to a couple decades ago when it was Kurt against Abyss. And now here we go, working on the sleeper hold on the champ. The champ might go down. The champ might tap. Imagine the champ falls asleep on this one. Imagine if Wendy could put her to Dreamtown. Imagine if Wendy can claim that title back again. Karmen trying to prove that she is a champion, man. Trying to prove it. A little under 2 weeks as a champion. Trying to keep a nice little title reign. Wendy. Reversal and got her with a almost a zigzag. Almost. It was like a variation of it. And a spinning kick to the back of Wendy. I thought it would have been to the face, but she went to the back. I guess it's kind of hard when you're spinning like that in the air and it's hard to hit it. But she's going hard with the kendo sticks right now. Definitely wants to prove something right now. And they've been beating each other brutal. And this is all for the ECW National Championship. Wendy taking shots. Wendy now countering suplex. Quick and fast and to the point right there. And now Wendy back to the kendo stick. Says, all right, you want to make this a battle about kendo sticks? Okay. And now Karmen, the breaks it up. And Karmen takes down Wendy with look at the submission, a code of silence kind of situation. She's got the code of silence. She might be trying to break her. She might be trying to make Wendy tap out. Wendy might fade. She might fade. No. She found a way to get out of it right now. And for now, she's safe for now. And now sweeping the leg, but Wendy gets the hell out of that one. She jumped over it. Now Wendy, whoop, clothesline. What a clothesline. A clothesline that knocks down both of them. They're both out right now. You gotta wonder, how are you gonna get back up? When are you gonna get back up from this? Wendy went down with a splash. And she might have taken everything. She might have taken everything from Karmen there with that splash. Carmen's not moving. She hasn't moved up at all. And the ref's counting her out right now. I don't see any movement. And yes, Wendy is going to win because referees has said that Karmen Petrovic has passed out and that she cannot get up. And she's out. A TKO win for Wendy Choo. She is now the two-time ECW National Champion. A two-time National Champion is her new title. And congratulations, Karmen picking herself up and asking what the hell happened. She got knocked the hell out from that splash by Wendy Choo. And we're going to continue on next to the main event of ECW. But congratulations to that woman, Wendy Choo. And there's Abyss with his Viral Championship that he took from Cole Quinn. He took that title from him and said, that's my championship, buddy boy. And right now, he's about to get in the ring with that man. Double champ, Heritage Champion, and ECW Champion, Olympic gold medalist, WWE Hall of Famer. The list can go on and on and on and on and on. And Kurt wants to add that Viral Championship on next, become a tri-champion. And Abyss tonight knows, all right, this is what we're in. This is what we're in. Abyss said he happily accepted the cage match when Kurt Angle said, I want you in a cage match. And this is what's about to happen right now. A steel cage match between Abyss and Kurt Angle. And then after this show, we will have a one-match show, a gauntlet match, about 40-something minutes, 35, because I did cut some of the entrance down, but about 35 minutes of a show dedicated to see who will be competing at Heatwave for that ECW Championship. That is our next PLE for ECW Heatwave, and I can't wait till we get into it. Abyss already trying to walk out of this, already trying to get out of it. Wow, is Abyss really about to leave the ring? Wow, oh my God, Kurt, you better get up there because he's leaving this ring. He is gone, and Kurt Angle's telling him, "Where are you going, buddy? You really don't want to wrestle me?" Like, you're really that scared of me? And Abyss, why would you start leaving the ring so early? And Kurt's grabbing the leg. Kurt is bringing down Abyss, the Viral Champion, against the Heritage and ECW Champion, both hanging on that right now. And Kurt smacking his head onto the cage, and down goes Abyss. Down goes Abyss. And now Kurt Angle is really taking it right now, or he's getting really taken now, because Abyss says, I'm gonna go for the pinfall, but a kick out by Angle. I don't think you go for the pin just yet. I think you wait your moment, my guy, and then you make that happen. And smacking him across over there. And here comes Abyss running right at him with all his full head of steam. But Kurt Angle was able to stop that. And Kurt with the moonsault. Kurt's been very moonsault happy, man. He had a match against Tommaso Ciampa, which was a great main event for our WrestlePalooza main event a couple of weeks ago. And now here he is again in the main event spotlight with Abyss, trying to take away Abyss's championship, trying to take away the Viral title, trying to make it a tri-championship, and maybe then eventually get the tag team championships. But I know I talked to Kurt also about, if he does get the Viral championship and somehow finds a way to the tag team, I'm like, well, that's every title in ECW. He's like, that's every title in ECW, but not in NXT. He's like, I got a list of how I want to go through everything, so don't worry about it. I'm going to take every title every company has, and I'm going to make these all my titles. And Kurt right now with Abyss, and look at Kurt reversing this, finding a way around it, finding a way to get out of it. And again, I would not sell the monster Abyss short. He won the Viral Championship for a reason. He's someone that finds ways to win. So you don't take that. Don't take him lightly. Plus his frame and his imposing physical abilities should kind of scare you too, but if you're thinking the mind games won't work on him, they won't work on him, man. Sorry, if you're thinking they're gonna work on him, they're not gonna work on him, because this guy has something going on in that mind that nobody knows and nobody wants to know right now. And now again, Kurt Angle getting dragged right here by the monster, and now Abyss trying to pill him and throw him over. Kurt Angle now countering this one. Kurt telling them, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to show you? How do you want me to beat you? How do you want me to beat you in this matchup? How do you want me to lay you out and beat you in this one-on-one matchup? And a big neck breaker there. The neck breaker. And now Abyss wanting Kurt Angle to get up. I think we might be thinking Black Hole Slam here. Yes, Black Hole Slam. And a pinfall. Is he going to beat Kurt Angle with a pinfall? And now Kurt kicking out. Kurt kicking out. Kurt kicks out the champion. Kicking out, finding his way around it. But look at Abyss trying to climb the cage. And he's going to climb because he wants to jump. Oh, he landed on his knees. And Kurt, Moonsault City again. Kurt makes that moonsault look so simple. And now a pinfall. Kurt thinking rope breaks don't matter. But Abyss kicking out at one, man. Kicking out at one. That's really impressive. That's impressive right there. And Abyss now climbing the ropes. Climbing to the top right here. Trying to climb the cage. And Kurt Angle is down. But Abyss is already... He's already looking to escape this match. And he escapes this matchup already. Kurt Angle is... Look at Kurt. Kurt's climbing the cage. Trying to get Abyss down. He already did it once. Don't tell me he can't do it again. Don't tell me he can't do it again. Coming after his leg. He came back. And Abyss climbing again, climbing, trying to get out of this. Hey, look, if he wins, he can get a chance at the Heritage Championship next week in a match I'm sure he would love. In an Inferno match. And look, he's gone. Kurt, I don't think Kurt can reach. I don't think Kurt can get him. Kurt's trying to get him as quickly as he can. But Abyss telling Kurt, I'm leaving. No, but look at Kurt fighting him. Not letting him drag in the leg. And he's pulling him back. I thought Abyss was going to be gone. But Kurt brings him back in. And the ECW champion, the double champ, has got Abyss in here. And Abyss says, no, you're not throwing that punch at me. And now back and forth right there at the top of that rope. Kurt's finding his match right now because Abyss is giving it to him. But look at Kurt Angle. Moonsault from the second rope. That's a little bit tougher because you don't have as much ground room there. You don't have as much. And Kurt pulling down the straps. I think we know what's about to happen. I think it's time. Abyss taps out. And it's an ankle lock. Wait, Abyss waiting for the moment, kicking him with an enziguri. And Abyss says that enziguri might be enough to knock out Kurt, to lay him out. And Abyss is climbing the ring again. This is more now just about getting to next week or whenever we get that Inferno match. Kurt's trying to get him back in it, and Kurt got him back in. Abyss was almost gone. You almost broke that one, Abyss. But look at Kurt pulling him in. And just when you think you're out, they pull you back in. And Kurt telling Abyss, you and I are not done here. And again, hitting him with that post. And again, Abyss gets caught. And Kurt Angle's going to make him regret it. As now Kurt with an impressive moonsault, but the knees were up there. The knees were up there. And Kurt blocks that. Kurt gets him here. Trying to go for the Olympic Slam. And Abyss telling him, watch this. Oh no, Abyss breaks him. Abyss just broke Kurt Angle there. He broke him. He broke his back. He broke his side. I don't care. Black hole slam. And that's going to be it. Abyss at 2. Abyss at 3. And it's game. Abyss defeats Kurt Angle in this cage match. And he is now due a match against Kurt Angle for the Heritage Championship in an Inferno match. When it will happen, I don't know. But don't go anywhere, guys. Thank you for the support. Thank you guys for watching. Don't go anywhere. We have another episode with a gauntlet match for the #1 contender for the ECW Championship. Goodbye.